Don't work too hard, my break a backbone. Return to the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never lack those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door, she at the back row. All I really take is a little taste.
All right. Welcome to Get Rich, Die Golfing. We're back again, episode 75. What up with that though?
What's up, man? What's up?
Ah, man, we can't complain. We got a good one today. We just keep bringing y'all entertainment and information, edutainment, always, as KRS-One used to say, or still says. How's everything? Somebody was out getting a golf on all weekend. What's up with that?
No, so we have this event every Memorial Day weekend. It's in Myrtle Beach at the Legends course. So it's like 4 rounds of golf, 3-night stay for like the low for $560. So we have a good time. We had about 90 golfers. We had over 100, but of course, some people canceled off. But great time. Folks from everywhere came through. We had some not so perfect weather, but the girl still went to the pay window. So we ain't mad at it.
Yeah, weather's all over the country's been kind of janky this whole year, man. Even California out here where I'm at, we just get rain and rain. It's gloomy right now, little sprinkles. It's supposed to be hot, but what can you say? Global warming, I suppose.
Yeah. And we have to shout out Miss Marty. Yeah, we have to shout out Miss Marty Longoria and Dr. Cat. Both of them had birthdays over this week while we were in Myrtle Beach. So we surprised them with a little birthday party at the little pub, and we had a good time. Good time.
Nice. I ain't even gonna ask how old Marty turned. What she turned? 22?
22 or 23.
Okay. She'll hear it. She'll be like, "Oh, okay, yeah." Nice. I may have to do a Myrtle Beach one time. I never played out there. I never been.
Oh, Manny, you're gonna love it. You'll love it. Yeah. Bring it. And like we have folks that come out from Cali, Washington, everywhere, like Texas, Chicago, Ohio came through.
You got it. This Marty talk about yes, sir. I gave you 22, Marty. I think it's 21, but I gave you 22. Nice.
Marty went to the pay window a little bit.
Y'all can play. I'm gonna tell both of y'all. Y'all don't want to see me no more though. I promise you that. Y'all, both of y'all don't want to see me. Both of y'all. Big Isaac said they had a great time. Marty, you don't want to see me. Sorry, you don't. I'm improved a little bit. Anyway, he's like, you're a smart man. She's funny. I try to be smart. I try to. Shout out to Avery, Amari, USC. Went to the championship, lost, but they golfed their ball. Shouts out to them. She's getting great experience when she hits that tour. The future, her and her sister, the future of women's golf. I said it first, maybe second or third after the parents, but future of women's golf. HV3 went to that pay window. You talking about going to the pay window?
Yes,
that brother went to the pay window for that 4 tickets.
Yeah. And the question is, would he did it at the PGA Tour? That's what I'm saying. I'm not mad at that man at all.
Man, come on. Look, play your role, play your position, know what you can do, get that bread, get that money. I mean, you're a professional golfer.
Yeah.
You play for money, right? We do play. Professional golfers do play for a living to feed their family, right? So all decisions made from a professional is for family, career, and money, right? Because golf is not everything to you. You have children, you have a wife, you have family, you have parents, you have community. So you can do none of those things without tools. You can do none of those things without tools. So you do the best you can with what you have. And guess what? I think he almost going to 6-7 million just this year. So shouts out.
Before we go, Rico, and Ed Tillman actually came out too. So definitely want
Nice.
to shout them out. They support on the podcast, support on the golf
Always.
course, and they came out to
Big
Myrtle
Rico.
as well.
How did Rico shoot? He talking big game.
Hey, he
Hey,
talking, he talking, and he backing. You hear me?
Big Rico's in the house. Rico. He just not on the podcast. He on that course putting in some work, huh? He golf his ball?
He golf his ball.
Nice. Maurice, how are you, brother? Always love you and the fam. Say hello to that star over there at Howard. Beautiful. Okay, let me turn down this music or this whatever we're doing and give a little brief overview of what's going on and our guest that's coming on. It's a beautiful event and it's a beautiful cause. I'm embarrassed and I'm a health professional. I should be more up on it, but they're going to explain what the cause is and what's going on.
Absolutely. So a good friend of mine, Brian King, he's coming on, and we also have Mr. Irving Fryar that's going to be joining, good friend of Brian's. And so Brian has a tournament coming up here in June. We wanted to bring him on so he can talk about the cause. It's a celebrity golf tournament that's going to be held in Jersey. And like I said, we just want to, share the information, share the cause, share the good news, let folks know how they can support the cause. And so we'll bring them on again, Brian, Irving, and we'll let them, tell us about golf.
Do their thing. All right, we'll take a quick break. All my guys here in the chat, thank you guys for showing up. Those that don't, always support, share, like, and continue to bless us because you guys are all a blessing. We'll go for a quick break and be back in about 3 or 4 seconds. There she go. All right. We're back, you guys. We got great guests. Trish gave us a brief overview and a quick intro, but we got the guys here again. Trish, introduce our guys and let's start.
All right, we got the big homie Brian King, all the way from Jersey, Philly. And we're going to talk about GOLF4BOS. He's going to explain his cause. He's going to explain everything about it. And then we also have here Mr. Irving Fryar. I hear he's the person I'm going to beat when I go up there to play. So, hey.
Listen, wait. Listen, Trish. You know what? You and I are going to have a whole lot of fun. But I need you to understand something. I played in the NFL for 17 years. I want folks to understand this. When you go to kick some butt, you bring some butt to get kicked.
Okay.
Gotta bring some to lose some.
Yeah, so thank y'all fellas for coming on the podcast.
Thanks for having us.
All right, Brother Brian, tell us about the cause, tell us about the event, and let's jump right in. And a little bit about yourself too, brother.
Okay, and my name is Brian King. I'm the founder of GOLF4BOS. BOS stands for Bohring-Opitz Syndrome. It's a current syndrome that my middle child August has. He was diagnosed in October of 2020. It's very rare. I mean, if you go on Google right now, we're talking less than 600 cases worldwide. There's just not a lot of information and things out there. August has many complications, frequent hospital stays. So, it's a plethora of things I could describe, from cerebral palsy to epilepsy to not being able to swallow, getting everything through a G tube, developmental delays, you name it. So August was born during 2020, March of 2020, the year of the pandemic. Spent the first 7 months in the hospital and then frequent stays after that. Golf is the only thing you could do in 2020 to get outside, as you guys know. So golf became my therapy. Long days in the hospital, stressed, overwhelmed, just began to golf, pick it up, play a couple times a week. In 2021, after attending a couple of golf outings, I said, you know what? I need to do one of these for the foundation. Like I said, there's just nothing out there. We're one of the best children's hospitals in the world, and they don't even have the information. So I just wanted to put something together to basically raise awareness, raise funds, scholarship opportunities for families that are affected, going through something similar that I'm going through. So I talked to a couple of my guys and I said, let's make this happen. And they jumped on board. Two of my guys, EJ and Jyree Evans, they've been two of my biggest supporters from the beginning. We laid the groundwork and Golf4BOS took off with the help of others, of course. But year one was a huge success. It's crazy. I didn't even want to turn it into a celebrity outing, but I'm telling you, just being connected with guys, favor from the Lord, and getting connected to the right people. And listen, it took off. And one thing I will say, like, you know, I'm not a celebrity by no stretch of the imagination, but all the guys who have attended and supported, man, it's just been word of mouth and them just showing love. So I'm appreciative for that. To everybody else who supported, and we're heading into year 3. I'm 2 weeks out. You know, you guys have been at golf outings, you run them, and it's stress on top of stress. It's a full-time job putting these things together. So I'm very excited. I look forward to each year to getting bigger and better. And so here we are. So again, you know, Bohring-Opitz, like I said, it's extremely rare. If you Google it, you might have to Google it twice just to find out what's going on. I can't understate that enough. But again, it's been a great cause. People support every year. People are finding out more about it. And this is the beginning of something great. So again, we're 2 weeks out from year 3. And looking forward to more years to come. And that's it.
Beautiful. That's a beautiful story. I don't know if it's genetic or autoimmune.
Genetic, yes.
It's genetic. And,
yeah, it's a rare genetic. Yep.
And does it affect certain cultures or certain nationalities, or it's across the board?
It's across the board. I mean, of these 600 cases, I mean, you got a couple here in the States, you know, it's worldwide with it. But it's not exclusive to any race, religion. It just, it decides it wants to do what it wants to do, and it goes from there.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Blessings to your family. I know
24-hour
care, the time, the cost, and then you're still doing more for other people's families to try to get information and try to get awareness, and hopefully some more technological and scientific information to hopefully get a cure. Trish.
Hey, we're gonna let Mr. Fryar come in and explain,
That's right,
tell us about how he got into golf and how him and Brian met and all that good stuff.
You know what? How did we meet? I'm not even sure how we met. Well, we met at one of Ron Jaworski's events. We just, you know how sometimes when you meet someone and you just click. You know, I had never met him before. We encountered one another. Our paths crossed, and for some reason, I knew that I was supposed to stay connected with him for multiple reasons. And from that moment on, I mean, he, like he said, he wasn't a former player or anything like that, and there were a bunch of former players there. But for some reason, I knew that I needed to stay connected to him, not because of anything he could do for me or anything I could do for him, but just we were kindred spirits. And, you know, came to find out, you know, golf tournament about August, about some of the challenges that Brian had in his life, and just, you know, any way that I can help, anything that I can do. And it's not just the tournament, you know, it's in other areas as well. Just being a friend, just being an ear, just being a voice, having presence in his life sometimes. Sometimes we just sit and look at each other. Sit and look at each other. You know, the power of your presence is valuable. So anyway, any way that I can help. And I think I know that this is a great cause. I can kind of identify with Brian. When my third child was born, she was born with a heart defect, and we spent many days, weeks in the hospital, you know, and how all of that goes. So I can kind of identify with him, not to the extent that August has been fighting this disease or this condition all of his life. My daughter is she's a 32-year-old woman, 31-year-old woman now. She's fine. Yes, she has had multiple heart surgeries. Yes, she did develop scoliosis and all of that, but she's doing okay. She has not been in and out of the hospital like August all of her life. So this is a great cause. And, you know, it turned into a celebrity outing, not because of me, but because it is a celebrity outing, we do what we can. And I just solidified Mike Rozier today, by the way, B. Yeah, I played golf with Mike today, and he said he'll be there. I'm going to go get him and bring him.
My man.
So he'll be. You got to get him some Jordans though, because he was looking at my he was looking at my Jordans today when I was playing. I was like, yeah, Brian King, the tournament you out last year, he's giving out Jordans. Oh, I want to go. Okay, all right. So he's coming.
Nice.
But listen, Trish.
Oh,
You talk.
Be careful.
Yeah, you ain't off the hook. God dog it. This Myrtle Beach gig that you got going on, we B and I need to be a part of that. We need to go to that next year. We need to be a part of that next year. What's up with that? Can we get the information?
Okay, you got it. Say less.
Yeah,
that's dope.
So I'll see you in a couple of weeks. I expect you to hand me something with the information in it, so that I can sign up and be a part of that package next year.
Okay. So the information debate does come out in December, but I got you. So listen, so I'm gonna take your money in Jersey and Myrtle Beach. I don't discriminate. Listen, sweetheart. You're not getting none of my money. You're not getting none of my money. Because homeboy can play a little bit. Oh, okay.
Yeah, homeboy can play a little bit. You better bring a lunch. You better bring a lunch. Put her with me. Put her with me during the tournament.
Yeah.
Make sure we're going. You're gonna be on my foursome. Trish.
Okay. We're gonna be the winning team.
Well, okay, I hope so, but I'm gonna find out if you can play or not.
Oh, you find out.
Okay, put her on my team.
I will say this, right?
Please put her on my team.
Okay.
We'll
make that happen.
All right,
I do have to vouch for it. I was thoroughly impressed.
Oh, I'm sure I'll be impressed.
She can play. She can play.
Yeah, she can.
Well, that's good. I'm sure she can play. Otherwise, she would not be running her mouth.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Irving, you did say something very poignant about just showing up. You was like, sometimes we just sit and chill. We don't have to say nothing. Just showing up and being present is almost good enough, and it brings comfort. And I'm glad, star NFL player, my guy, is doing great stuff for his child. But just showing up and being there with no connection. I can't do nothing for you. You can't do nothing for me. We just showing up and being there for one another. I think that's a great message to everyone, that even if you don't know what to say, or you don't know what to do, if you just sit next to a brother or
show up
and just show up. I mean, you'd be surprised how great that just hit me right there. Yeah, I mean, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. 3 years going.
It's the power of your presence, and you're right. Sometimes you don't know what to say, you don't know what to do, but you can be there. Yeah, you can make yourself available. And just make yourself available.
I think more people should do that. I think more people should understand that sometimes just showing up and just, even if you don't say nothing, you just sit in the back of the room, somebody may glance that's like, man, I'm just glad he's here, even if he's holding up the wall and supporting, because sometimes us men, we'll leave Trish out of this, have not communication problems, but maybe communication problems. And sometimes you don't have to say nothing. Just, man, I got you. I'm here. Don't say nothing. Don't do nothing. I'm just gonna get your back any way I can. And sometimes just being in the room is getting somebody's back. I love that. I just love that, and love that you was present enough to understand that. So the tournament goes on. You're raising funds and awareness. Do you have any campaigns of information, website that people can go on and get information, or just do donations to the, even if they can't get to Jersey, they just want to support you? How does that go about?
Right. So website wise, you go to GOLF4BOS.org. That's all the information that is linked to the golf outing itself. But on that same page, there are different links that you can click on to take you to an actual BOS Foundation page, where you're able to research, see what we're really about. Information and things like that are on that page as well. We are on IG, GOLF4BOS. I'm currently working on Twitter. I'm not really good with all this social media stuff, so yeah, it's taken me a while, but
job.
Exactly. Right. Yeah, so I'm working on setting up that team. Somebody could just run all the social media things. But yes, we are on IG, GOLF4BOS, and GOLF4BOS.org. You click on there, it has all the different links if you want to just donate, support. Emails are on there too. However you want to do it, in-kind donations from a company you might have. You want to have stuff mailed up here, or just electronically through email, so we can give out gift cards, whatever. We accept any and everything. Again, everything goes, to a great cause. I've attended 1 million golf outings, literally. So, and I'm realizing and running this, what it really takes. So there's no donation too small at all. I mean, people are really willing to spend and support. So anything you can do, it's greatly appreciated. I will say this, I'm blessed to have the benefits package I have through work and everything, but the amount of time and energy, and if you don't have the support to really deal with the child with BOS, I can't even put it into words. And that's why this event is so near and dear to my heart. I bleed Golf4BOS, but not just Golf4BOS, just the whole foundation in general. So again, there's nothing too small, just because there's just nothing out there. I remember one of the hardest conversations I had with the doctors was them basically telling me that my son was in the guinea pig status, just because they just don't know. So whatever August is going through, that's pretty much teaching them. And I looked at that as a blessing from the Lord. Like, listen, this is why August is here. Whatever I can do to help out the next family, God put us here for a reason, and we're going to walk this out. So I live off that. Yes.
And it was a blessing that they even diagnosed it, since it's so rare. And it's so, I mean, you must have a great hospital and caring healthcare workers to even put in the time to even diagnose it correctly, because that usually is half the battle. You suffer years before they even get a correct diagnosis. How did that even happen?
Well, and that's the crazy part that you bring that up, because Bohring-Opitz just got founded in 2015.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
So, any child before then, they had no idea. And I'm not going to name names, but I know a family that's near and dear to me, and their child is in the 30s.
Wow.
And this syndrome was found in 2015. So again, it just goes back to what the families have to go through that are affected by this. And you're talking 7.5 billion people on Earth, and less than 600 had a syndrome.
That's rare.
Right.
Very rare.
Right. So there were, August had many complications. Again, he was born in March of 20. We didn't get diagnosed until October, meaning that things just kept going wrong from that time, from March all the way up to October, where they said, we got to do different genetic testing. Something is clearly going on here that we don't know what it is, but there's something off. And so the genetic testing we did, those results, they came back with Bohring-Opitz.
Okay. And if I may say, August is making history.
Exactly.
Because August is going to be a lifesaver and a life changer.
Believe that.
In years to come. You know, when you see August, if you were to see him, you might have a tendency to feel sorry for him. And I was telling Brian this, don't feel sorry for August, though he's struggling sometimes from moment to moment. Don't feel sorry for him because he doesn't feel sorry for himself. He's all of his life, he's known this is life for him. This is how he's known life all of his life. So he knows nothing different. So it's not like he's feeling sorry for himself. The struggles that he's had since he was born, he's always had. He's always had to deal with. That's why he's still here, because he's had to struggle from the time he's got here. And August is setting a precedence. He's going to set a precedence for history. He's going to be famous for his struggle with his BOS, whatever you call it. I want to call it BS, but yeah, I actually haven't met him in person. I've seen pictures of him. I've seen videos of him. I sense his spirit through his father, but man, the kid is just awesome in my eyes. He's awesome in my eyes, and I know for a fact that he's going to be in the history books. He's going to be in the history books.
Beautiful, beautiful. I believe that. I believe that. And a lot of us always say this, and I think it's another truism, that golf is our space. Golf is a way to get away. Like you said, Brian, it was
yeah, when you hit the ball straight.
Yeah, no, that's true too. That's true too.
If you ain't hit the ball straight, that ain't no space. That's frustrating. I don't know about y'all, but for me, when I'm not hitting the ball straight, it's not a good time. I'm not having a good time.
It's not a good time, but you continue to keep coming back for more punishment.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, because you want to try to fix whatever the problem is.
Absolutely.
True.
What got you into golf, Irving?
Actually, what got me into golf years ago, and I really just probably about 15 years, maybe 15, 12 years ago, I really started to understand the game and the science of the game. But back when I was in college, I went to the University of Nebraska. I was from New Jersey. They had what was called a Lincoln Parents Program, where they would assign athletes coming out of state to the University of Nebraska with families who were former alumni and former students of the university. So I connected with a family called the Myers family, and it worked out very well. He just happened to live on a golf course. So that's how I started playing golf. I had no clue. Trust me, I had no clue back then. And I really studied the game probably about 12 years ago, 15 years ago, and really started understanding how things are supposed to work and understanding the swing. And, instead of trying to hit the ball up, you need to compress the ball into the ground, all that kind of stuff. And started becoming a better golfer.
Okay. Awesome.
Beautiful. It's great when you become a better golfer. It is, let me tell you. And then it's fleeting.
Well, I have a great wife, because I had stopped playing golf about 6 years ago. I had stopped playing golf for about 5 years. So I just picked golf back up last year. And this year for was it my birthday or was it Christmas? It was Christmas, I think it was. I bought a simulator and put it in the living room.
You must have a great wife.
Ask King. Ask BK. When you walk in the door, the first thing you see is my golf simulator.
I had to shake his hand when I saw that. I said, "Man, how you pull that off?"
It's right in the living room. Yep. I got a great wife.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
And I will say this too, not to overtake your podcast, but the game of golf has connected me with someone like Trish. And it's funny because when did I come down there? It was February, I believe. Basically what I did was go on Facebook, and anytime I travel, I'm part of the Golfers Association on Facebook. I just reach out to the comment section. Hey, I'm coming to your city. What's up? what courses do I need to play, and let's get it. And it's crazy. I literally had no less than 20 comments, everybody tagging Trish. You got to get with Trish. You got to get with Trish. Trish is Tampa, Florida when it comes to golf. I will say that. And what was that? Rogers course, right?
Yeah, Rogers Park. Yep.
Yeah.
I always bring them down. They got to bring them down. If you're going to come to Tampa and you black, you got to hit Rogers, and then we can do whatever.
Yeah. It's the history and everything, just to see it. And it's crazy because after going there, now I started Googling the history because, you know, growing up black, we were not on golf courses. We were not listening. Right. We didn't hear nothing about, like, Tiger came on the scene, and if he wasn't playing, I definitely wasn't paying attention.
Right.
But just seeing that this has been going on for years, like the history behind it, it's like, then I sit there and look at like the equipment they were using, like, Lord have mercy, how are you playing golf using this?
And they were striking that ball, man. Striking that ball
with the persimmon woods, and they were striking.
Ball. And the balls weren't, you know, the balls weren't made like the balls are made now too.
So I appreciate the game. I appreciate people like Trish just, you know, educating us to the game. Listen, I have my son Malachi. Today's his birthday. Shout out to my guy Malachi. I have him in golf now. You know, saying when he gets there, he's going to be in golf. It's just this is what it is, man. So it's a blessing.
You know, being able to play golf. You know, I watch the professional golfers. They're amazing. Absolutely amazing. They don't necessarily hit the ball straight every time. No one does, but they can scramble, man. And it's unreal what they do. And it's a gift to be able to. It literally, when you think about it, it is a gift. It's a God-given gift to be able to play golf at that level. Just like it's a God-given gift to play football at the NFL level, or baseball at Major League Baseball level, or hockey. It's a God-given gift. Those guys are exceptional. Yes, I was a professional football player, but man, there's no way in the world that I could ever compete at a professional level at the game of golf. I can beat Trish, but I can't.
Hey, listen, real quick. So we had something set up that Saturday, and you guys are gonna have to play head to head, man.
That's all right. Yeah, we can go.
I gotta see this.
We can go. We can go.
He on it.
I'm leaving now and go get on the simulator.
I'm gonna give you a hint, Irving. Between Trish and Marty both, 125 yards in, it's a wrap for you. That's the power struggle. That's their power. That's
my game right there. 150 and in.
125 in.
Yeah, 150 and in. I'm 5 feet from the pin.
Okay. Then
unless there's a sucker pin all the way on one side of the green, and it's got a bunker right in front of it.
That short game ain't no joke.
Manny, we're gonna have to bring Irving back on to have him do the talk of shame when I beat him.
Ooh, be careful. Ooh, the talk of
you know
shame.
What? If you beat me, yes, I will come back on and do a talk of shame. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Trish, we're gonna keep playing till I beat you.
Sound good.
We'll play until.
And that's the beauty of golf, man. It brings so many different kinds of people together, and then once you get on the course, and it seems like you just known the person forever, because you guys everybody shares the same struggles and the same accolades and the same troubles sometimes, and it's just a beautiful game, man. It's raising money. It's going to be a legacy for your child, Brian. It brings all sorts of people together, and that's what we try to do on the platform, man. We try to bring everybody together for great causes, or great events, or great struggles, or great accolades, and that's golf. And like you said before, we're new to this, all of us. Yeah. Even though there's been pioneers that's been fighting since the beginning, we just didn't know about them because it just wasn't, and that's one of the things we do on our platform is try to give as much information about all parts of the game as possible, especially the amateur, especially your hometown people. We like the pros, and we like the mini pros, and we like college. Of course, we do a lot of promotion and a lot of for HBCU golf, because we think that's a great pipeline for some of our young people to get free college education while playing the game. And but I'm just glad that people like you are on the show. Trish, me and we all met through golf in the Facebook groups. Golf Alliance, Golf Association is bringing our people together. It's bringing our community together more than what people think. You know, we get online and we talk, but and you say, oh man, we ain't doing it. But you'd be surprised all the different kinds of people and causes get put together in unity because of social media or a platform like this and other platforms. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. Trish.
So gonna do something a little different. I want to ask each one of you, what do you have in your bag?
Nice.
Okay.
We'll start with you, Brian.
Say, look, I looked at you.
What you gaming? What you gaming?
I have the ping.
Let me see if I can put this over. See Brian. Can you see? No, can y'all see Brian over there?
Yeah. We can see him. Nice.
What do I have? A ping 410 driver. I want to say I am going to upgrade. I got a ping driver. I have a ping 3 wood. What is my hybrid? I got a Titleist 3 hybrid. And then I go and I got plenty of people that can vouch for me. I go from the 3 hybrid to a 7 iron.
Okay.
Trish, the brother that you connected us with, that's a member of the TPC Tampa. What's his name?
Yeah. Oh God, you're gonna call me out.
Okay, whatever. Listen,
Dana's husband.
Right. I'm sure he watches this podcast and he will attest. I put that 7 iron 206 on the green carrying the water.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a 7 iron. All right.
Right. That's a 7 iron, 206 out there. So I literally go from 3 hybrid to 7 iron.
Wow. He can show his ball. He can play.
Yeah.
And he's only been playing for how many years? What?
I started in 2020. Yeah. So 3. This will be year 3.
Yeah.
Oh, Brian hit that ball now. Brian can hit that ball.
Yeah. So and then what's up, Trish?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, so my irons are Callaway. I'm embarrassed to say this because I know irons now, but I still got the Callaway Rogue X irons.
That's just last year, right? Callaway Rogue. The Rogue is just a year old.
This was the first set I got. So I've had these for almost 3 years now.
Yeah,
I mean, that's not old.
Yeah.
3 years. Yeah. I had club for 12 years, bro.
Yeah. Right. But listen, for my 40th, I treated myself to a Scotty putter. And Lord have mercy. A game changer. A game changer. I remember I was watching, I forget who Tiger was playing at. Matter of fact, it was the weekend. Tiger, Rory, and Justin were all paired up. I forget what tournament that was, but all 3 of them were paired up. And I was watching them with the Scotty putter. And the next day I went and treated myself to a Scotty putter. Nice. So that's my prize in the bag right there. But that's my set.
Look,
what's that?
I beat Tim McKyer. You know Tim McKyer, Irving?
The name sound. Who is that? The name sounds familiar. Who is that?
He played 3 different teams. And I can't call him right now.
Oh yeah.
Is he a lineman? Is he a big guy?
He got 3 Super Bowl rings.
Is he a big guy?
I want to say Frisco. We had him on the show. I forgot. I know Frisco for sure.
Is he a lineman? Is he a lineman?
He played with.
No. I think he's the DB and receiver.
DB receiver. Well, that's embarrassing.
Listen, but anyhow, so I whooped him at Orange County National and won me my Scotty Cameron. So I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know, Irving. I mean,
so Trish, what are you shooting? The 80s? You shooting the 70s? Shooting the 80s? What do you shoot?
Whatever's necessary to beat you.
Okay, all right. You one of them, I see. So you carry an extra ball in your pocket.
No.
She said whatever necessary.
Yeah.
Nice.
So notice something. So I see you the good bros, huh? So you come down to Tampa for the crave?
Yes, that's the plan. Oh, so you saw that back there, huh? Did you see that back there?
Yeah, we peeped that.
You see that back there. All right.
At our at Myrtle Beach, we had Mike Prince, the comedian.
Yes.
He was there with us.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's nice. Well, we're gonna be there with you next
Myrtle,
year.
yeah, you can lock that in.
Yeah,
There
we
it
gotta
is.
lock
There
that
it is.
down.
Nice.
I
nice.
expect nothing. I'm telling you, Brian.
Yeah,
Irving.
listen, right. We there.
No, we coming.
Yeah, we there.
Listen, no,
we travel
you
for
have golf. We'll travel. Yeah,
we
we
travel.
coming. I don't know about anybody else. We're gonna be there. Brian and I are gonna be there.
Awesome.
Before you, matter of fact, we'll get there before you get there.
Yeah.
We'll need
Get
to
some practice
we
round in.
gotta
Get
be
a
in
practice round in.
understand, yeah.
Yeah.
Chris,
Right
you
on the
got
property.
something new in the bag though. You just re-upped your bag not too long ago, right?
I
About
did.
a year ago.
What you
gaming? What you gaming?
Team TaylorMade, all the stealths, and then my
Okay.
Scotty Cameron putter mallet.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I have, Trish. I just for 11 years, 12 years, 13 years, something like that. I was golfing with what was I? Oh, Cobras.
I had Cobra. I changed from Cobra.
Yeah, I changed from Cobra to TaylorMade. I have all the stealths, 4 through pitching wedge, a wedge, sand, 60 degree, driver, 3 wood, and a 4 hybrid, all TaylorMade stealths.
Okay.
Yep. And I just did that just about 5 months ago.
Nice.
Yeah. And I hit TaylorMade balls as well.
Y'all need to go to Renegade. That's what you need to do. We're gonna put
Renegade. No, I gotta stay all this. I like TaylorMade. I like the way they fly.
Not to cut you up, Trish. Tell him about that because you can explain it more. But that's her golf ball.
Oh, that's your golf ball?
So it's not my golf ball. It's not my golf ball. So Renegade. Yeah, no. So I serve on the board, but Renegade Golf is a Black-owned company out of Atlanta. Okay. They do golf bags, customized golf bags, but they just came out last year with a golf ball called the Mbu, which stands for First in This Line. And basically, it's compared with what we wanted to do was we wanted to create a ball that would be a premium ball, but not at a terribly premium price. So, and then we also have another ball about to come out that's going to roll out. So it's going to be a little softer compression. So the Mbu's kind of like a Pro V1X-ish, and then the next one that's coming out that's going to be announced will have a 70 compression, so more of a softer feel for those that prefer that. But it's a game changer. Like I said, it's Black owned, so a great ball. So you at least gotta try it. You at least gotta try it.
And it's
okay,
USDA
I just wrote it. I just wrote it down. I'm gonna Google it as soon as we get off of here.
And if you don't check out, what I'll do is I'll bring you some down when I come to
That's what I'm talking about. You're on point, Trish. I love you. Thank you. Yes, hand clap.
Hand claps.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I know we didn't work it out this year, but next year I'll definitely make sure those are the balls in the bag for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, we'll definitely make sure that BOS is supporting that in every facet.
And see, that's got to get out because I had no idea that existed. Yeah. That there's a Black-owned company making golf balls. Had I known, I would have been all over it.
Yeah, nice, and they're USGA, and that's the thing. And they're the first golf ball to be USGA conformed, which that means basically if somebody on the tour wanted to play, they're in compliance to be able to play on the tour.
Right.
Which is huge for a minority company.
Well, if they're compliant with the PGA, what?
Yeah. That's official. That's what we got to start doing. We got to start being official, y'all, if we want to play in the big league. So that's beautiful, Trish. You and your guy is doing good work down there. Hopefully he'll come on when you drop the new ball. It's probably going to be kind of like a Callaway soft, maybe a softer for a little more slower swing speeds, not like our professionals over here with the 120s and the 115 swing speeds.
Yeah, that's our CEO, Kenneth Duncan. So Kenneth Duncan, he's out
here. I played with him down. Shout out to KD, man. Good.
Now see, Brian swings about 120. Yeah, I only swing about 105.
Yeah, me too.
Brian swings about. You'll
be able to work
out. No, I'm an older man. I'm 60 years old. BK still got his fast twitch muscle fibers working. My stuff done slowed down a little bit.
I'm sure just a little bit, brother.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
We ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. Let's get some final words in, Trish, fellas. Anything y'all want to say?
Let me start out real quick. I just want to shout out to you guys for allowing me this opportunity to come on here, to put BOS out there, to put the event out there. It's major in a lot of ways. You didn't have to do it. So I'm definitely appreciative to you guys for that. I will make sure that your platform is put out there. You guys are on to something great. And again, I just want to thank you for this opportunity, and I look forward to seeing you guys again very soon.
Thank you. It's a blessing to have you and your story. Irving.
You know what? I think this podcast that you're doing, I had no idea that it existed. It's not like I have my head in the sand. I do a podcast as well. I do a couple of podcasts.
Nice.
My main podcast, well, actually the second one is actually turning into my main one, but I do a podcast by myself. It's called the Fryar Place. It airs on YouTube on Fridays. And I would really love to have the both of you on as my guests sometime here in the near future, so we can talk about exactly what it is you do. Because like I said, I had no idea. And this is very interesting to me. And it's very applicable to me because I play golf. I'm a black man who plays golf. And people laugh, but there's still golf courses where black people aren't allowed to golf.
Still to this
Those
day.
there's golf courses like that still exist where you can't get a membership. I applied for a membership. I moved here where I am right now about almost 2 years ago and applied for a membership across the street. I live across the street from a golf course, and they gave me some BS. Oh, we got a waiting list. And I know people who are members over there, and they gave me some BS about, a waiting list and all that kind of stuff. And it was just a bunch of hogwash. They just didn't want folk who look like me to have a membership at that golf course.
Wow.
And live across the street.
And I live across the street.
I tell you. It still goes on.
I live across the street amongst them.
I'll be shooting off my front yard right into the court. So yeah, I'll make sure I get your information and all. I'm gonna do a little something at the tournament, social media wise, with cameras and interviews and stuff like that. Trish, I'll make sure I'm taking pictures of your swing. So video on your swing. Yeah. Recon. It's recon. Yeah, I'm gonna post it, y'all, but it's more recon than posting. But I'm going to use that as B-roll to advertise, because the tournament's in just a couple of weeks. We're going to advertise you guys being on the show here in the next, whenever we can solidify a day.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Look forward to it.
It was a great talk. More information. Every year, give us a shout out. Come on. Tell us about the progress. Like you said, 600 people in the world. So if our little show can help and we can get the word out, you've educated us today, and education is key. Once you know better, you do better. And so
absolutely.
Just thank you for coming on, because I had no idea when Trish was talking. I was like, shit, I'm in healthcare, and I've never heard of it either.
Wow.
So it's just rare. That's why I was like, how did they diagnose it? It just fascinated me that that sometimes they can't even diagnose popular stuff.
Exactly.
So they were on it. Your healthcare team was on it, thank God. And like you said, your child, he's going to be the light. He's going to change the world.
That's right. Yes, he is.
Going to be the light.
He already is.
Yep. Already is the light. And sometimes those burdens are heavy for us to watch, but he can hold on to it. So blessings to your family. And thank you guys for coming on.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Trish.
Yeah. So again, it's golf4BOS.org. Check it out. See how you can, if you, like I say, you can't come to the tournament, see how you can support, donate, in-kind donations. Like Brian said earlier, anything helps, big, small, and everything in between. Thank you fellas so much for coming on the podcast. Fryar, I got your number. And hey.
Let the golf wars begin.
Hey man, we're gonna make sure we get plenty of footage for you, man. It's going down in a couple weeks.
Man, I want to see it all. And on that note, y'all, guess what? We are out. Thank you, fellas.
All right.
Beautiful
All right.
Show.
All right, thank you.